stupid. You're like sitting there waiting for the countdown.
Waiting for it. And then it was like, explosion!
Oh, I'm not giving away any of these.
Yes, you are. You
no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, not these.
Well, watch
I didn't grow these.
Watch me. Watch me.
Oh.
Watch me. Watch me.
Oh, God. No, I'm not giving away any of these. I didn't grow these this year. I am definitely growing those this year. Those are the ones I'm gonna grow. I'm not gonna grow the other ones. I'm gonna give away all my loofah seeds, and then I'm gonna do those.
No, you're not.
Yep.
No.
Look, she said my hero and
I'm not
her
talking
hubby.
to her.
Why?
Because
I'm her hero.
Hi, Susan Lang.
Because I encouraged her to tweak her blog spot, and she's been empowered to fix it. So.
Okay, so what am I talking about? What was that title talking about? Just dropping by, seed swap. What has Big Bear fallen off his...
What incarnation?
Has Jason fallen off his rocker again? Yes, but that's neither here nor there.
Good to see you too, Mama.
Just interrupt my sentence. I'm sorry, the middle of my sentence interrupted the beginning of yours. So, like I was getting ready to say, I'm so happy to see Mama back. Hey, is my bearded brother around?
I gotta fix something. That's driving me crazy. Sorry. Y'all are gonna get to see my booty in a second here.
No, I'm just seeing your fat back.
Did you seriously just say that? It's not funny.
What's up, my bearded brother?
There we go. Now it's not
Cheers
like
to
shining in my face. That's so much better.
Shining. Here's Johnny. Dr. Purple, what's going on?
I may have to think this seed swap through. I have tons, and then I'm missing some stuff. See, that's that's where we're at. Is we've got some things that
we got holes in our seeds,
and not just holes in seeds, but the other thing is sometimes we want a little bit more variety.
Our seeds are holy.
So the issue
we have Jesus seeds.
Purple, Dr. Purple. He has some seeds to swap. I bet he does.
We might need to talk about your seeds.
Hola, amigos.
So
anyway, what I was going to say is that sometimes, you might have yellow carrots, but you don't have purple carrots. So you want some purple carrots, right? Or you might have white onions, but you don't have any red onions. That kind of thing.
Let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
Are you sure?
No. I can never be completely sure.
Ain't that the truth?
I got ready to kick. Oh my god, I just threw my rings everywhere. Where did they go? There's one. Hey, stop. I don't know where the other one went. Quit. Crap. Where'd it go?
Just like those diamond earrings I bought you many, many moons ago.
No, those got lost in the couch.
In the sink.
In the couch. And I'm not going to tell everybody how they got lost in the couch. Just saying.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Just saying. Oh my god, where did it go? I only got two. I need my third one.
So, how was the seed swap video from Big Bear? Oh, it was great. Except for the first
Robyn lost her.
30 minutes, they were looking for Robyn's wedding band that she tossed.
It later.
She tossed all over the place.
I don't know. Anyway, so let's talk about.
Skip 1,000 years into the future. There's an archaeological dig right here.
We
heard about this ring.
I see it.
This is the ring of Mama Bear that was lost back before the
ring of
Great
1,000 men.
The Great War of 2020.
Here it is. I got it. Okay, so it's not seeds. What I want to swap with. Whoa! I should have read that.
Okay, so
who's throwing money, man? That was me. I got it.
The seed swap. This is how my train of thought happened. This literally happened in like that fast. Mm-hmm. Okay. So with that being said, that means it's not been completely thought all the way through.
And here's a really good old as dirt. I'm glad she's in here now because she does a lot of seed saving also. So
wasn't she the one that bought the seeds out from underneath me at the auction?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. She's the one that donated them.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying is she saves a lot of seed.
You know what would be a great Christmas
Mary
present?
S, I think, is the one.
You know what would be a great Christmas present? Is for that box of seeds that was donated for the auction to show up.
It's not gonna, because Mary S has already... I'm pretty sure it's Mary S got it.
No, I mean a whole nother box from...
Good luck with that. Good luck.
It would be
that was a lot of seeds.
It would be like, there
really
is
awesome.
a Santa Claus.
It was really awesome that she donated that. There was a lot of really cool stuff in there.
There is a Santa.
Hope you're doing well, Kitty. How is your Thanksgiving, Big Bear?
It's not over yet. We still got turkey in the fridge.
I still have enough drippings to continue to make turkey gravy.
And moist makers.
But
anyway, let's get back on track.
Okay.
Don't interrupt me again, please. You're going to totally ruin it. Where's it at? Oh, it went back in the house.
What?
Go get the porn book. Please. Well, then call in the house and have one of the munchkins bring it out.
Where's it at, you know?
It's right there where I sit.
Okay.
Right there. Did I finish Frontier? No, not yet. I have... See, what happens is Robyn wants to watch the show also with me, but her attention span is about that of a gnat. So she watches a little bit and then walks away. Watches a little bit and walks away. And so then when I get ahead of her, she starts... Why you just doing watching that show without me? You don't appreciate me enough that you want to sit around and watch the show with me? Why you gotta go get so far ahead of me?
You're tricky. You did that so that you could get a word in edgewise while I was gone. Didn't you?
No, miss, I'm gonna kick the camera. Okay. So, to every homesteader that's been doing this a while knows what this book...
Oh, crap. You can see the...
Mm-hmm. But this book here is called... Ooh, I got it turned upside down.
There we go.
This is seed porn. And so, I don't know how we were blessed. Normally, we just get the free one. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know if somebody purchased this for us and had it sent to us in Robyn's name, or if we've been ordering so much from them for the last couple of years that...
We warranted a full seed.
That they were like, you know what? I bet they'll spend more money if... Because this whole seed catalog, this is the big book. This is that $10 book.
This is everything that they have on their web. See, the thing is, when you go to the website, you can look at all of this stuff. Everything that's in here is on the website. But the free one is, I don't know if there was like a day that they released it, and then like when you clicked on it, this was the one that they sent me. And that's what she was saying. A lot of people have been getting that instead of the free one. So I don't know if they had if they had just a fluke with it, or if it was just a one day that...
Hey, look, this makes me believe in Santa again. So, this came in.
Look, Two Wild Onions Homestead, Larry and Lisa. We, too, were sent the large seed porn and not the little porn.
Yeah. So, I don't know if they're like the drug dealer and they started looking at, you know what, they spend about this much with just a free book. Let's try this. Mm-hmm. But what they don't realize is that when you send a guy like me this book, it causes marital issues. Honey, why don't you come to bed? Be there in a minute. You looking at that magazine again? Mm-hmm. I wish you you look at me like you look at them corn seeds. I could even go further with that, but I'm not gonna because it ain't after 2 o'clock. But anyway, I got to looking at this.
Right. And it made you think.
And it got me thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And Rose from Wholesome Roots at the HOA conference this year, she did a seed swap where people would come with little baggies of their seeds, and they basically, like a bunch of little preteen boys and teenage boys from back in the day, with their boxes of baseball
cards. Yeah. So
and they were up there trading.
Yep. What have you got? What have you got?
And so I was kind of thinking, I was like, you know what? We need to host basically a year-round seed swap. That's what we're going for. These seeds that are going to be and I don't want to say permitted, but strongly suggested to use, are seeds that you guys have saved from your own homesteads or seed places like here, M.I. Gardner, that you know are heirloom variety and non-GMO and open pollinated.
Okay.
And hold on. Safe travels to Anita.
Good thing you're not the one driving.
Mind your business. And I wanted to, and I got. See, this is where my brain is moving faster than my mouth, believe it or not. So bear with me here.
Bear with me.
Because plus I always speak in short spurts because I know that's about all I'm usually able to get out before somebody interrupts me.
Hey, look. These are called teddy bears.
Case in point.
Teddy bears.
So, and I got to thinking. Like, for us, for example.
Poof, he just disappeared. Okay, can I just point out something? This one should be outlawed from the catalog. Who in their right mind orders Morning Glories? Seriously, if you want some Morning Glories, come to my house. I will give you some.
For example, our garden did okay this year. Okay? But I have a
crap ton.
Plethora.
And this is a metric
of okra seeds.
Okra seed. Mm-hmm.
Now.
Yay! You need a bear.
I know, Kitty has to show me how to do that.
Okay. So.
But I have a plethora of okra seeds. Now, these are unfortunately a mixture.
We're not sure.
Of the
Burgundy and the Perkins Long Pod. We know it's one or the other.
It's one or the other.
If it comes out red, you know it's the Burgundy. If it comes out green, you know it's the Perkins. So.
But we also have a ton of...
Hey, bandana. Melon. Yeah, we got a lot of melon seeds. Remember those little melons that we were eating on live stream?
Honeydews.
We have lots of melon.
Loofah.
We got a couple of packets of loofah.
Look how she spelled loofah.
That's how you spell it.
Oh, I thought it said Lafa there for a second, by the way.
Yeah,
and we've also got... I don't know where my ammo can is. Oh, it's right there in front of my face.
Yeah, so we got that too.
Don't mess up the drink.
We still got
And seeds. I got a bunch of...
Why don't you have these
Bordatello? Because I'm out of room. I need another ammo can.
Oh, yeah. So these Borletto beans, it's a bush bean. It's green, and it has like these red... Well,
hello, Mildred Arnold. Welcome. It's our first time here.
Well, that was the one that just said.
Hey.
Okay, so I see everybody saying, I got this, I got that. So get to your point of what you were going, how you're going to do all this. Or how you would like to do all this.
I don't know if I had a point. So, anyway, I've got a plethora of some of these seeds, but I don't have any tomato seeds. My kids went crazy eating tomatoes, and every time we'd put some tomatoes off that we were going to save the seeds from, somehow a little munchkin that looked like a hobbit would come running by with tomato juice running down her face, and I'm like, where'd you get the tomato? Oh, it was the one on the counter, Daddy. That was the one I was going to get the seeds out of. And so...
And like our green zebra striped tomatoes, we need more of those. So there's some things... So basically what this all boiled down to is that there are some seeds that we know we need, but there are some seeds that we have more than we need.
Right.
So we're hoping that if everybody can put out what kind of seeds they have extras of that they're willing to trade with, then what we can do is figure out a way to post them all out with everybody's names and then be able to hook people up with other people.
Basically, the way my line of thinking was, and I've got to figure out how to set this up on our website.
I got you. I'm just saying.
On our website, I want to set up a page. And basically make it like a trading post to where we can put up there Kitty's Homestead with Kitty's logo. And then Kitty can list all of the seeds that she has for trade. And then we can also list what she's looking for.
Gotcha.
And we can do that then for everybody. And then I would like to figure out how to put some type of a rating system on there, like kind of like how eBay does.
With the little stars.
Yeah. So then that way it prevents people from, and I'm not saying anybody in this chat box would do it, but when you open it up to the whole internet, it prevents people from getting old seeds or store-bought seeds and tossing them in there. And, it basically...
Now, another thing I will say...
What is the thing you say?
Buyer beware.
Buyer beware. Consumer safety net that we would be setting up.
The other thing is that you can... one thing to keep in mind is if you're growing in Georgia and you have somebody who has seeds that they grew up in New York, that you might need to baby those seeds a little bit, or you might have a couple of different things depending on, what they were bred for, or what they were... And
that's some of the things that we're going to talk about when, like, if somebody we would be the complaint department. And those would be questions that we would ask. Okay, where are you located? Okay, what was it that they just didn't germinate? How did you do it to make sure that it was more or less junky seeds versus, okay, it didn't produce all that well, but, okay, well, those seeds came from Michigan. They're completely not used to
and that's what
South Alabama weather.
Old as Dirt was saying. It may take a year for them to get used to the grow area you're in.
So you can't bash somebody straight away.
But be aware
unless you got like a 0 germination rate. Right.
Just be aware of that if you're trading with somebody from a totally different grow region than you, and
plus, as somebody that's being a seed saver, if I sent Kitty or Tanya or Mama or Bandana Grandma a bunch of seeds, and they came back and said, "Hey, I got 0 germination rate," then I got to step back and go, "Okay, what did I do?
Right?
What did I do wrong with that? Did I not let that fruit mature on the vine? Did I not let them dry out properly?"
Right.
Stuff like that to go in, so I couldn't make that mistake.
Right. Exactly. I feel like sometimes it takes a couple of seasons until some seeds really acclimate to my area. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's something you definitely need to, or if you're an area where you're more drought than you are rain, you know, like we tend to have, so seeds that are acclimated to drought do really well with us. Mm-hmm. But, you know, somebody might go in an area where they have a real heavy rain season, and our seeds are used to being drought acclimated.
Well, here's one of the things that we're going to do as we set this up. It'll say, you know, Big Bear Homestead, Northeast Georgia.
Right, and then grow zone, whatever.
Right.
That's what I think you should do.
Same way with, like, Mama Old Ways. Mm-hmm. It'll say coastal,
North
blah,
Carolina,
blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know, grow zone, da-da-da.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's a good idea.
So that way you know, okay, hold on, I'm fixing to make this trade with Michael Pratt, but Michael Pratt's in Michigan, and I'm in Georgia. He gets a lot colder than me. All right, I'm going to have to treat these seeds a little bit differently, and I'm going to have to give them a little bit.
Well, that's like, and this is a good example, is that even if you go to Rare Seeds, mm-hmm. if you go to the reviews on their website, there may be a 1-star or a 4-star or whatever, but it's your responsibility to read the reviews, because it'll do like what the pros and the cons are of the seed. It'll tell you where they were growing it. Mm-hmm. Like they're in Arizona, you know, or they're in whatever. So that's the thing, is that it just, you know, what if your seeds germinate but you don't have a green thumb and kill all your plants?
Asking for a friend.
I bet you're asking for a friend.
Well, then we will put you in the short bus for gardening. No, in all seriousness, guys. Plus, let's say you got somebody like Terry from City Girl Country Heart. Mm-hmm. Right? And she has her small little garden. Mm-hmm. And she's saving her seeds.
Right.
But she is magnificent at saving seeds. We get her, you know, Kitty gets her seeds, and Kitty gets a 99% germination rate. Mm-hmm. This may be a talent that City Girl Country Heart may have that she don't realize that she has.
Right.
That she could then maybe turn into a business. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know. Mm-hmm. But I've been searching all over to find what I considered a safe place to do a lot of seed swapping. Mm-hmm. Because look, here at the end of the day, the almighty dollar is really not worth the paper that it's printed on. Mm-hmm. And I would much rather go to Mama Old Ways and say, hey, I know you grew a bunch of tomatoes. I know you got to have some tomato seeds. Mm-hmm. I grew a bunch of blah, blah, blah melon.
Peppers.
You want to try this? Let's swap. And then, what am I out? I'm out the postage that it costs to mail those seeds to Mama Old Ways.
Right.
And Mama Old Ways is out those seeds, or the cost to mail those seeds to me. Because at the end of the day, if you do it correctly, each fruit that you save seeds from, you're going to get more seed than you can use. And so, if everybody is, and not everybody, and look, here's the cool thing. Not everybody grows the red romaine paste tomato.
Roma, that's
what I said.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what you said.
Other people may grow a different variety. Mm-hmm. And if you're a tomato freak like Mama Old Ways,
he said that, not me.
You told me to say that.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Amish paste,
See?
yeah. There's Roma tomatoes you can use as a paste tomato.
She made me looking and going, you know, I read some stuff on that tomato. And she's not 100% comfortable with spending the money to try that tomato. Mm-hmm. But if she has a bunch of zebra green tomatoes and she's got a bunch of seed, she may be willing to go, you know what? I'll give up 25 seeds for 25 seeds of that one.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's the thing. Like
That's because we told YouTube not to notify you, Suburban.
Here it comes.
I think we worked out a lot of our brother-sister issues today on a Facebook thread. With the gifts. Mm-hmm. That's what they call it, right? The gifts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So... Now, I would not...
There it is! Turd.
I would never trade with Wayne's Country Living. Mm-mm. No, I would never trade swap seeds with him because he doesn't know how to, stay in touch with friends and stuff. I mean, doesn't go fishing with our buddy or anything like that anymore. He done got married and he's too good for everybody else.
No, she got the whip. Whoop-ah!
So, that's what we're going to do. So, if you would like to participate in the seed swap, and even if you got itty bitty tiny seeds like Wayne, you can participate. What I'll need from you is a email. Email. And if one of our awesome mods could put up our email address for us, please. An email that you want to, and tell us that you want to participate, your location. Now, you don't have to get down to I'm from Chicago or anything like that. You can say I'm from coastal North Carolina. I'm from northeast Georgia. I'm from central Michigan, South Michigan. Anything like that. Just give us a semi-geographical location, and then the list of the seeds that you have for trade, and a list of an oak tree. Yeah, you're more like a piece of privet.
Oh my God.
And then basically seeds that you may be looking for. If you just want tomato seeds, you don't care what variety, then just put tomatoes. If there's a specific variety of tomato that you're looking for, then by all means be as specific as you want to be. On your seeds that you have to offer for trade,
hey, Cherish,
I would definitely be as specific as you can be.
Yeah. Like we're saying, we know it's going to be either burgundy okra or long pod, Perkins long pod, but we're not sure what. So it'll be a mixture of 25 seeds, Yeah.
Now, when you send us the email, please put in the title "Seed Swap."
Yeah.
Seed Swap. Mm-hmm. And our goal is to have this seed swap up by the first of the year. So that gives you guys all, and we're going to talk about it.
Gives you a little over a month.
Give you guys time to collect your seeds. Think about how much you have to offer.
What you want to keep for yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that you're going to have to do is when you make a trade and you trade out your last Boston pickling cucumber seed, you have to notify me so that way we can take that off of the list that you have. Or what we would probably do is just put sold out by it.
Right.
So that way if you plan on saving them again the following year,
we can
what we got to do is just take that off.
Right, we can update it.
So.
Or if there's another possibility, if somebody, like I know a lot of people get gifted seeds. So if somebody ends up giving you, if somebody ends up giving you like 5 packets of Roma tomato seeds and you only need 1 packet, then, let us know and we can put that on there too.
Yes. Now, and we're going to keep up with this, and then that way you can trade seeds all year around. Because, like with us, here next month,
Well, yeah, we're going to start planting stuff at the end of December.
We got to, well, really, in the middle of December, we got to,
Yeah.
if we're going to do any broccoli, cauliflower, or Brussels sprouts.
We got to start stuff soon.
I got to start seeds here pretty soon.
Yeah.
You know? So, I'm way above everybody else.
Yeah, because we get hot quick.
You know?
So, anything that we want to grow that's more cold-natured, we have got to start soon.
And if you're up there in, like, Montana somewhere, you know, you're not going to be starting seeds indoors till April, sometimes May.
And now, to be clear, we're talking about starting seed inside, not outside.
Yeah.
Inside. Yeah. The temperature outside gets hot quick. Anyway, so that's the plan, is to try and put together a running list so that everybody can kind of
Well, look, when we were all younger, boys, girls,
well, we all had cards that
we all traded baseball cards. We all traded garbage pail
kid
kids
cards.
You know, all kinds of things. Probably Barbie doll clothes, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know about you. Marbles.
There you go.
All kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. This is the same premise, except for we're just using big boy and big girl toys. And that's seeds.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Pokemon.
And so...
Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry.
And so we basically want to be the for lack of a better term, the hub where everybody can come and go and trade their seeds with people that they know, that they trust,
Right.
and that they know they're going to get good seed. Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing. I can offer up 25 seeds of okra seeds to trade, and it may cost me 50 cents to mail it on the high side. Mm-hmm. Okay? And I'm going to be getting I'll get 25 seeds of romaine lettuce without the E. coli. And that costs that person 50 cents versus the $2 or 99 cents that it may cost to buy them from M.I. Gardner or Baker Creek.
Baker Creek.
You know? It saves everybody a little bit of money.
Another thing, I don't know how many of y'all follow Breakaway Homestead, but he's got a video out right now. It's titled something like Get Your Seeds or something today. Seedsnow.com is running some kind of 40% off of all their stuff today for Cyber Monday. And I looked at their website. They do have really good prices on seeds. And then if you apply that 40%, you're going to get a really good deal. So if there's anybody looking for seeds right now where they're in a situation where they can purchase some, you definitely might want to check that out as well. And I think they have some kind of little promotion thing too. You get something else as well if you're new, if you haven't bought from them before.
So we were going to do a video about this today and lay it out, but the wind was so bad here really today that even in my shop, I couldn't film in my shop because the wind was blowing so bad on that metal building, and it was slinging acorns, pecans, branches, twigs.
And it dropped the temperature. Like the temperature was kind of nice, and then all of a sudden the temperature dropped, the wind's out. I mean, it'll chill right through.
Yeah, I was gonna do the vlog, and then I was gonna make the leftover turkey sandwich video today, but the wind was just so
bad.
It was just picking up stuff and hitting the side of the house, and and it wasn't like it was picking up big stuff, but it was acorns and pecans
making a lot of noise.
Just making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
And so hopefully the wind will be gone tomorrow.
Hopefully.
because the temperature is supposed to drop. So Fat Boy is going to the stand tomorrow.
65. And, no, it's like 40 something now.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be over 47 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I stand a really good chance. I got my insulated pants, my big fat jacket, big fat blubber. Gonna be in the big fat stand.
So, you're silly.
Yeah. But again, we're gonna be reminding you guys in our regular live streams and stuff like that. Send us your information via email, title, seed swap, and we will get it up after the first of the year, and we can start trading.
That would be nice. One of these giant does walking my neighborhood will walk your way. Tell them to pack a bag and come on.
Come on.
Come on, Cletus.
Where's Mr. Deer?
Where's Mr. Deer when you need him?
Yeah, he's out there playing in the... playing with
Hi, Tanya.
Hey, Tanya.
What's up? So, yeah. So, that's it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to figure out a way to lay it out so that everybody...
Yeah.
And what we'll do is make sure you give us a good contact email so that... And I think what we'll do is it'll almost be like a biography, like a little bio on each person. This is what I have. This is what I'm looking for. And there, if you have any pictures of anything, I can do that. I invited him for dinner, but he was a no-show.
And if we get a lot of participation, we'll even divide it up. East Coast, Central, West Coast, so that way it'll also help you guys if you want to trade seeds with somebody that may be closer to your geographical location, which may help with the yield coming off of those vegetables if they're saving seeds from your particular neck of the woods, so to say.
Mama's tired.
Me too.
Tamales and chili, yum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about cold winter weather is soup season.
Soups,
love making soups, chilies,
taco rice and cheese.
Lots of rice, heavier meals. A lot of beans. That's one thing that we didn't do. I mean, we did, but we didn't. Was those Borletto beans? Anybody that's looking for some beans, I'm telling you, these Borlettos are awesome. They're an Italian bean, so they're like the flat beans, so they get a little bit bigger. But then the really cool part about them is that if you let them go to seed, one, obviously you can save them, but two, those work as dry beans for like baked beans or whatever. So
yeah, we got
they're dual purpose, and so we
Imagine
definitely
that.
yeah,
on
I
this
know,
homestead
right?
that's dual purpose.
So we definitely we have quite a bit of those, but next year we have to learn to plant with those. We're definitely going to have to do succession planting because we need to be able to have them at different stages where we can have some that dry, some that are, so they're not all at one time. So that'll, I'm excited about those. I really enjoyed those this year. They're some of the best. When we canned those are probably the best green beans canned I have ever had. I mean, I love our Kalimas, don't get me wrong, but they're called Borletto bush beans. It's an Italian bean. Didn't I make? Yes, you did. It was very, very good. Yeah, Italian, that's what they are. It's an Italian flat bean, and it is amazing.
Jody,
so good.
Jody just subscribed. Thank you, Jody.
So, anyway, so that's my thing on, I love those beans. Like, we will definitely plant quite a few plants of those. How many plants do you think we'll plant of those?
I don't know. And we may even, it depends on how it is to...
That's them right there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's them. They're fantastic. And the seeds are awesome. I don't know if you can see that, but they're like, they've got red in the middle of the bean. Like the actual dry bean. It's really cool. I'm sorry.
All right, 2 Wild Onions Homestead. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Can't
Ma'am.
wait. The only reason I showed that is because Christy said she's never heard of them, so I wanted to. European climbing beans. Never heard of that. But anyway, and they're a bush bean, and that's what makes them really cool. Is you don't have to worry about them climbing. That's my speed bag. I love you.
So, depending on the setup, we may ask you to maybe write a little bio kind of thing about that seed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like with the why you use that seed. I don't know. That probably may take up too much space, but that may be something that we can have a. You know, we might add a rants and raves section on.
Well, I think what I might be able to do is under each one, we might be able to allow comments under each one. And so then maybe people, and we get to moderate the comments.
Okay.
So we'll moderate the comments.
Roots and refuge in the house.
So that, you know, you can put on there, you know, really liked this bean, or I tried to grow these in Georgia and they didn't work for me, or these grew really great in Georgia, or whatever, that kind of thing. So that would help as well. So.
So that's one of the that's basically how we're going to do it. It's going to be we're just kind of like hosting it. You don't have to come through us. We're just going to be there to moderate
facilitate
the comments and stuff like that, and participate.
Yeah.
We will set it up, and it'll be just like like back in the day, trading baseball cards, except for it's with seeds.
We were going to do it on Facebook, but we have too many people that don't do Facebook.
Right. So that's why we're going to throw it out there on our.
It'll be on our website. And we'll put the link on our page, and then we'll do it on the live stream as well once we have it up.
Right. It'll be across the bottom thing that's going across right now.
Side note, what's a pig breed you would suggest raising for meat, not overly aggressive? Any of the ones that we've raised have not been aggressive.
Well, I mean, it depends on how much room you have and what you're looking for. If you want a well-marbled meat that has some fat into it, that's more of a lard type, you're going to want to go to the smaller, like the American Guinea Hog.
And they are definitely not aggressive. Even the moms are like, they're good. Yeah. They're really good.
When you get into your larger breeds, like your Berkshire, your Yorkshires, your Tamworths, Durocs, those guys, for your bacon bellies, they can get semi-aggressive. You have a lot of adventurous children. Like I've almost had to spank Carol this year because she kept getting into the pig pen, into the birthing pen with the mama babies with our bacon pigs. They defend their babies. So that's one of the things that you have to take into consideration.
Yeah, definitely when mamas are dealing with babies, the ones that we've raised so far, and we've had Yorkshires, and then this one that we have now is a Berkshire Hampshire cross, and they're not fond of you messing with their babies.
They don't want you around.
So, you know, and even if when they were getting out on the other side of the fence and we'd go to put them back in, they were up over the top of the fence like, don't touch my babies. So, you know, that's a good thing, because that means that they're less likely to let them get taken by a predator. And when you start doing, if you were to ever do any kind of pasture raising with them where you're letting them out on pasture, you most definitely want that. If they're raising younger, if you have a few younger ones in there, you definitely want them to be protective of their babies. So large livestock and kids are a place to be very... Exactly. You definitely... Hey, you can do that too. Come buy a piglet.
Yeah. So back to the seed
spot.
thing. Send us an email at our email address, bigbearfarms@hotmail.com. One of my mods, please put that up again for me. Mm-hmm. Send me an email. Seed swap. I need your basically North Georgia, South Georgia, Middle Georgia, Middle Michigan, some type of geographic location.
Yeah, just let us.
And then the list of the seeds that you have that you want to swap, and then seeds that you are particularly looking for. Mm-hmm. With your seeds that you're willing to swap, we ask you to be as detailed as possible with them. Don't just say green beans. Please tell us what type of green bean. The seeds that you are looking for, if you're looking for Kentucky Wonders, then please say Kentucky Wonders.
Or
if you're just looking for beans...
Well, but even then, you kind of want to be specific. Are you looking for bush beans, or are you looking for climbing beans or pole beans? You know, are you looking for, if you know that you're looking for green tomatoes, don't just put tomatoes, put green tomatoes.
Right.
You don't necessarily have to have this specific species that you're looking for, but the more specific you are, the more likely you're going to be able to pair up with somebody.
Right.
You know.
Because the whole idea is if somebody is looking, it's a time saver is the way that I'm looking at it. If somebody comes to Clueless Homestead's spot on the seed swap page, and they see that she has Kentucky Wonders to exchange, but she is she's really only looking for a sweet watermelon, and this guy, all he has is okra, well, then he's not going to contact her. Right. He's going to be able to look at somebody else. He's not going to be wasting his time sending her an email or waste Clueless Homestead's time by asking if she wants okra seeds.
Right.
That's another thing I forgot to say. Contact. How you want to be contacted, whether it's via email, some type of a contact list. I strongly suggest only using email. Don't use Facebook. Would be difficult because the whole reason why we're putting this on our website is because a lot of folks don't have, believe it or not, a lot of folks out there just refuse to get on Facebook because of the drama.
Yes.
Which if I didn't have the Big Bear Homestead page on Facebook, I would.
Oh, don't
bounce.
lie. You like messing with Suburban every day.
I can do that 800 million different other ways. But a way for that person to be able to contact you. Definitely do not give cell phone numbers or anything like that. Home phone numbers. I would not strongly suggest not doing that. Email address, so then that way... And then that means you have to get in the habit of checking your spam. Or turn down your notifications a little bit. Check your spam, so that way. And then what we can do is also that if you participate in it, your emails then by sending us this stuff, us emailing back and forth, our email should not wind up in your spam once you...
Right, in case we have a
conversate
question.
Back and forth. Somebody could hit us up and say, "Hey, I sent Suburban
email. And
she's not responding," and then I'd be like, "Well, for one, she can't read, so let me go."
And she's a turd.
and she would talk about it, and so
she can't read.
You know, I know her. She can't read, so
she's like on the other side of her screen, like cursing you out right now.
I got y'all can't read right here. And so, or I sent Tanya Turner an email and she's not responding. I'm like, well, Tanya's just old. She can't see the screen. So
she's gonna put on her glasses on top of her glasses.
Yeah, she got like 8. No, that's Mama Donna.
No, that's Mama Donna.
Mama Donna got like And there it is. All right, my night is complete. I've been called a turd and told to bite somebody, so now that's what
now we can
now I can sleep.
Cut it off.
So that's Stony Ridge. What's up, big boy?
Turn it.
So Stony Ridge, I met Stony Ridge Farm at the HOA.
It's so weird when you say HOA
this year, and I had no idea. The man's got like what? Yeah, 80,000 subs, something like that. And I did not know who he was. And so I started watching some of his
You just
videos.
talked to him like he was just somebody else. No big deal.
I had no idea who he was. Just talking to him.
Yeah, 122. I knew it was a lot. Yeah.
And he's got a really good mushroom video for his shiitake mushrooms when they were harvesting the shiitake mushrooms. And let me tell you, he's a good person and a good man when you watch his trespassing videos and he didn't go to jail. Because see, these guys, the guys that did this, trashed his land too. I would have. You guys got to go watch that video, and I would have lost my. Look, I'm getting all upset about it just thinking about it. And I commented on it. I would have lost my religion if somebody would have come to my property and left beer cans and trash.
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that.
Would have been ticked off. Yeah,
I would have.
Especially if I knew who it was.
I would have been talking to a priest.
Yeah, he said there's a constant issue with folks that would trash out.
See, I can get a hold of some bear traps for you both.
I mean, it's on your property.
Yeah. But y'all go check out those couple of videos, and I'm really excited. He's going to be a speaker next year at the HOA. Super excited about that. So thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Definitely need to
right under his nose. Just put in a new driveway monitor system to slow it down.
Yeah, we got to kind of hook up and do a collab or something, man.
Yeah, that would be fun. Love you, Mama.
But Big Bear Farms at hotmail.com. You want to participate in the seed swap? Send us the email, your name, your geographical location, the list of seeds that you have to swap, and the list of seeds that you are looking for.
All right.
And so I gotta go eat dinner, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm already kind of getting punched below this area where you can't see. So you guys remember to be kind to one another. You don't know what that person may be going through. They still may be dealing with the aftermath of in-laws at the house.
That would be your parents, but they weren't at our house.
Dealing with family members, stuff like that. And where did we get our banner at Mr. Big Bear?
That would be N Designs. Yeah. N, the letter N, designs.net, I believe. Send
me an email, Stoney, and we'll send you an email with all of their information back and who to talk to and stuff like that. Yeah. Remember, be kind to one another. Also, reuse, repurpose, recycle. Keep this junk out of the... We've become a thrown away society. Keep this junk out of the landfill. Gives our wildlife a place to live, so that way they won't come and eat your chickens. And that's about it.
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, you guys have a great night. We'll be talking more about this seed swap and other things this Saturday on our live show, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will see you guys next time.
On the flip side.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.